Alright, welcome everyone to my brother's channel, and we haven't done a Planet Coaster video in a while, so I want to see if I can make a 50-foot coaster elite. So every element has to be under 50 feet or around 50 feet. So we're trying to make this thing elite, so I'm going to make a launch coaster. And I don't want to start with a launch right away. I want to start with a very small pre-launch section. Just something like this into a very small pop of airtime would be good. Just like that. And let's move this up to like 13 miles per hour should be good. That's pretty slow, so I'm going to move that up to 18. Alright, so I think that will be fine for the pre-lift section. You'll probably get some ejector in the front, and probably some ejector in the back. So let's start with the launch section. And I think I'm just going to do a straight launch because the angle on this particular coaster you can only go up to 20. So I think I'm just gonna go straight, and I'll put like an airtime pop in the middle. That's a good first launch, and I want to go into about like a medium crest 0G winder, similar to on Pantheon or Taiga, either one. Just something like that. Okay, so I went through a lot of trial and error trying to find out something that would work in this next element, and I came out with this outer bank here. So that would probably give really nice airtime, really nice forces. So far we got a great inversion, 3 airtime moments, 1, 2, and then one over here. So I think this is turning out pretty good so far. I think I might want to do the second launch soon, so you have a lot of speed. So by the way, I do see that this says 51 feet, and just to make sure this is authentic and everything's below 50 feet, I just want to put a little bit of terrain here, just to make sure it's 50 feet. So let's see. Oh, it's still 51 feet. Huh. How do I do this? Okay, so I figured out what I want to do to make sure this stays 50 feet. I'm going to make a little underground, or just like tunnel here. I think this will look good. I don't know. And then I can put some like rock work around it and stuff. So I'm gonna put a time lapse over this part and see how you guys like it. Okay, so this is what the rock work looks like. And now just let's... wait, hold on. I'm at sea level. Let's go to terrain level. Oh, I was at sea level this whole time. Okay. So let's see how this looks. So it's definitely under 50 feet. That looks really cool going from rock around like that. Outer bank element again. Alright, I want to put a double up part right here. Great double up element. So far, I think mixing lateral hang time, regular inversions, and airtime pretty well. This has really good potential, and I think I want to start the second launch here, but first I want to do a turn either this way or that way, so we sort of stay in the same footprint, if that makes sense. Because I don't want to go, I don't want to go too far out of the footprint. So we might actually be going a little bit too fast because we're going over 80 miles per hour right here. So let's drop this down to, I think, 75 should be good because we are also 30 feet off the ground. So let's think about how I'm going to do this drop. It's probably going to be pretty drawn out like this. Now the issue is that we have to make low to the ground really fast elements, and so it's going to be kind of hard to work into this without going over 50 feet. Because you see this is really close to 50 feet if you take out this terrain right here. So we have to stay lower than that. So the whole goal for this is to be like one of the best coasters in the world. When I say elite, I mean like at least better than Skyrush. I know that's a weird comparison to compare this to Skyrush, but I just want it to be really good. Let's see. This might be too intense. No, I think it works. Pulling like 3 Gs on that, so it's less than the last turn. I might even be able to go like that possibly. So let's see it. So I think I want to work in another inversion, but I don't know, a station inversion would be really cool, but I would kind of have to work on the station first or the coaster. I'm not sure which one you would do first, but building up the station right now would be kind of weird, so I don't know. I'm actually going to build the brake run right now. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm considering a station fly-through or like just a station inversion. So I'm going to just do a really quick time-lapse of me building up the station. Okay, so this is what the station is looking like so far, and now I think I want to try to take the coaster and just see what I can work in. All right, right here I want to put in a wave turn, sort of like hugging up against this outer bank element, and then maybe I can go into this area, do another turnaround, and then we'll see. Okay, so the wave turn is looking really nice. I think it will give some amazing lateral hang time and like sideways air time. But right here, I'm gonna do another inversion. I think probably like a floaty corkscrew. That's like about as smooth as you can go on an inversion for Planet Coaster, at least. Of course, if this was No Limits 2, that would be smooth as butter, but it's just Planet Coaster. So, I think I'm gonna build turnaround like this, a little bit tighter than this one, obviously because we have less speed, and I might want to go under it. Okay, so that turn does look pretty good. I don't need to show you guys that. Well, you might have just seen it. But what I'm going to do now is I think I'm just going to start working my way over to the brake run. And on the return trip, I'm probably just going to focus on traditional airtime because I don't know if I have a ton of that. Maybe some off-axis hills and like some RMC elements and stuff like this. And I know this is a mock coaster, like the track is the option for chain lift and launch. I know this is mock, but it's going to ride like an Intamin. The launches are like more Intamin style, and the influence of RMC is also similar to Intamin, because as you've seen on Pantheon, all the elements are kind of like RMC inspired. So yeah, I really hope this coaster is good. It's looking good so far. I hope you guys like it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the time lapse and work on these airtime hills. Okay, so I tried to do a stall. You just saw what it was, so I think I might just delete it. and then do airtime hills, like some bunny hops. I know, I really wanted to do the stall, and it was kind of whippy, but I just would prefer airtime. Okay, so I think this hill, it works, but it might be just a little bit too intense. So the layout is finished. Enjoy this time lapse of me building scenery and terrain, and I will see you when the result is finished. Okay, so I finished up all the scenery that I wanted, and here is the final result. Before I show you it, I just want to show you some of the stats. 67 seconds long, over 4,000 track length. It's almost 80 miles per hour. The average speed is around 44 miles per hour. And then you can see all the other stats here. Vertical G-force, almost 6 Gs on one of the turns. That's what I said, I-305 turn. And then it has a lot of airtime and 2 inversions. So I'm very excited to show you this. And I already know this is going to be elite, but I want to know what you guys think about it. Alright, that was the coaster. Make sure to like and subscribe. This is all under 50 feet, guys. Not a single one of these turns is over 50 feet. And I think that I've proved height doesn't really matter. Stats don't really matter. You can still make an elite coaster with only 50 feet to work with. Tell me how much you guys like this coaster down in the comments. Do you think it's top 10 in the world? Maybe even top 5 in the world if it was built? And have a nice day. Goodbye.